This is the plaintiff, Rosemary Herrera. She says she purchased the car from the defendants, and they didn't give her a good title, and she can't get the piece of junk registered. These people knew exactly what they were doing when they unloaded the car on her. What they did isn't right, nor is it legal, and she's here suing them for every penny of the $2,500 she's owed. These are the defendants, Deidre Patterson and Shania Cora. Shania says this woman's crazy. She had her boyfriend crash his car into her mom's car because they were upset about the car they purchased. This guy caused $3,300 worth of damages. The plaintiff was arrested because she tried to cause physical harm to them, and they refused to return her money. They're accused of unloading a hoopty.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Herrera, you purchased a car from Deidre Patterson and Shania Cora. Who's who?
I'm Shania.
Okay, and what's the relationship between you two?
Mother-daughter.
Mother-daughter. How did you find out about the car?
My son, because he was looking for a car.
Is this your son?
Yes.
Okay.
Eric. He told me it was Dee Dee's daughter, which she lives across the street from me. So I went over there. I was like, okay, you sure?
Oh, so you two live across the street from each other. Oh, and you thought it would be a good idea to sell a car to your neighbor, because nothing ever goes wrong with a business transaction with a neighbor. Okay, so go on.
So I went over there.
So you guys test drive the car.
He did.
You like the car, and you buy the car. How much did you pay for the car?
$1,150. We put a down payment that same day that I went to go speak to her for $600. So while the money was put on hold,
I'm confused about something. So the purchase price of the vehicle was $1,150.
Correct.
You are suing for $1,710 of a loan.
They put interest on it. They increased it 500 and something to pay, so I have to pay $1,700 to pay that loan off.
And you're saying that's their fault because they wouldn't give you your money back.
She should have gave me the money back.
So now let's talk about why you feel that you should have gotten your money back. What was wrong with the car?
As soon as she gave me the title, I noticed that it was all full, and it was...
it was what?
She could have signed it over to me, and it wasn't even under her name.
Because the name on the title wasn't hers?
The name on the title, it wasn't her. And the back when you sign it, she's supposed to sign it over to me. She couldn't sign it because there's no line there. The last person that signed it was giving it to her. So they has crashed it out.
Okay, whose car was this?
Mine.
All right, when did you, and how did you buy it?
I bought it from another person a few months prior because I totaled my car, so I just needed a simple car to get back and forth to work.
Right, but you're supposed to register it, and you did not.
I did.
So why are you giving her a title with the other person's name?
It was a temporary registration because it had to go through admissions first before they sent it in the mail.
Okay, show me your temporary registration. Was the title ever in your name?
Like she said, that the title was full. I couldn't sign it over to her, and she knew that because
was your name on that title at all?
No, because...
Right, so is there a title that has your name?
No.
How come the title is in her possession and not yours?
Because the lady motor vehicle gave it back to her.
So you go to the Department of Motor Vehicles, and they say what to you?
I went with the title, and I went with the bill of sale that she had gave me, which was a copy of it. And I went to go register, and she said I can't register the car. And
because what?
Because the person that sold it to me, she has to get a Q1 from her to me, and she needed to get a Q1 from the Jackson to her. And
who's Jackson? The name that was on the title?
Yep. And she had to bring the car to admissions within 10 days. So.
Right, but you could bring the car to admissions.
She just told me I could.
If this other stuff hadn't happened.
Exactly.
Right. What did you do to solve the problem on jumping title? This is a classic situation that we see. She can't title it in her name because it wasn't sold to her by the last person on the title. So what did you guys do in an effort to cure the jumping title problem? Yeah.
I was given that paper that you have right there, and they crossed across the top of it saying I didn't have to go to Missouri where that...
You wouldn't have to go to Missouri.
Well,
we have facts.
The second assignment. In other words, they told me I didn't have to go through all of that.
I'm sorry, hold on, because that's what everybody has to go to. So I'm going to need to see what you're saying where they tell you you don't have to go through all that. I need to see. Then what's the problem?
On the very.
So what was the problem then?
It shouldn't be a problem because if it was a problem, they
right.
wouldn't
But
have
you
did a
were there,
temporary
and there was a
registration.
problem. What was the problem according to them?
The problem was they told me I didn't have to when I was there at first.
Okay,
ma'am.
First of all, I don't see anything crossed out. So I'm trying.
It was at the very top of the registration form. They put a line across the top of it.
Now, I'm going to hand it back to you, and you're going to tell me what you want me to look at.
My printer might not have got it.
I need you to look at the documents you handed me and tell me what they crossed out.
On the top of where it says temp or both, they wrote across the top that I didn't have to go through the.
Do you have something to prove what you're saying? In fact, the documents you are showing me that you gave me in evidence don't say anything about what you're talking about, right?
My printer didn't catch it.
And what, according to you, are they? She's saying they said everything is fine, which I don't believe, because then you'd have a title and I wouldn't be here. What, according to you, are they saying?
I texted her because she wasn't even answering my phone calls, and it started getting nasty.
Can I see the text?
Yeah.
Now, started getting nasty is an understatement.
She started getting nasty, and she didn't allow my mom the 10 days to fill out the Q1 because the next morning, Saturday morning, her and her fiance crashed another car into my mom's car. So after that, it was just done.
Back it up, back it up, back it up. What happened?
So basically, they were out on an all-night binge. That next day, until the 5 o'clock in the next morning, they turned around, and I don't know what they were doing. They just turned around and just slammed into the back of my car.
How do you know?
You have video and pictures.
I have videoed it.
This is after the crash happened?
That was that same day.
Okay, did you actually see the crash happen?
I was in my bed. The car sits outside my window.
And what happens?
And
Tell me from your perspective, like the first thing you hear.
As soon as I heard that big bang, I heard a big vroom, and they tried, when I looked out the window, they was trying to reverse the car from out of the back of my car. And as far as they got...
Who was in the car?
Her boyfriend and her.
She was in a passenger, he was a driver.
So...
Are you serious?
Yes.
My husband was driving, and I was not there. I came out.
She was in the car. I went outside. She was in the car.
Wait. What did your husband do?
He just bum rushed into her car.
Why?
He was just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Well, no, you do know. Because he was angry and he has no self-control? Is that his father or no?
No.
So he did what? He took one of his, is this the car in question or a different car?
No, a different car.
Who owns the car
That was his car.
He took his own car?
Yes.
It was not registered nor insured.
Yes, it was.
No plates on it.
No plates.
Wait, because I got to... He took his own car and rammed it into the back of
my vehicle.
Your own
my
personal
own
car.
vehicle.
Are you kidding me?
She was
so
passed
they
out.
never allowed us to get 10 days to even resolve the Q1.
They don't have to allow you, but this is something. Hold on.
She was passed out. She was passed out in the front seat.
Hold on.
She cannot lie my phone. Oh, you stop recording it? You stop recording it now?
I'm not recording.
You stop recording it?
I can do what the I want, no matter which way it goes. My daughter's on the phone. My daughter's on the phone.
You're a schemer.
My daughter. I'm not a schemer. It wasn't my car. How can I scheme? Come on, man. You get the fuck out of here. You hit my car. You hit my car.
Don't you dare. Don't get yourself. Because this is what my
Swung at me.
No!
Bro, look at that right there. You're done.
I don't care.
Come on, man.
I don't care, yo.
Go across the street, bro.
Is that her husband?
No,
that's
one of
my
my neighbors. Basically, he was in between us for
Where's the husband in this video?
He got out the car, left her in the car, passed out, and walked away. I asked him, I said,
She
yo,
wants
what's
to
going
fight
on?
me. She wants to swing at me and hit me for no
How
reason.
long after the crash was this video?
That's right after.
Oh, I feel like the power went out on a movie I was right in the middle of the good part. What ended up happening? What happened out there?
I got arrested for breach of peace.
Who got arrested?
I did.
Because of the screaming and hollering and everything. But did your husband get arrested for criminal mischief?
No.
How does he not get arrested for criminal mischief?
To our knowledge, he has a warrant, but they just haven't caught up to him
well,
yet.
they should get, apparently, you know where he lives, so get them to serve it. And listen to me, if it's true and there's a warrant out for him, he wants to surrender. He does not want to get, because if you don't surrender, you can't control posting bond and everything else, and you're gonna spend time in jail. So if there's a warrant out, he better find out if there's a warrant out.
He walked away, Your Honor, left her, and then walked up the street saying, I don't give a call the cops, I'll go to jail, I'll kill myself. Worried about
Over the car?
$600.
Over $1,100 and something dollars of a car. How old are you?
My son's money. Kept
18.
going.
I want you to listen to me. This is not how people behave. People shouldn't be selling a car they don't have a title to. But most definitely, her husband should not be crashing a car into their car. And by the way, the damage to his car is infinitely more than the damage to your car, which was kind of surprising. Right. Because if this is not the ultimate example of stupid behavior that cuts your nose off to spite your face, I do not know what is. This is the dumbest lack of judgment that I have ever seen in my 19 years on the People's Court. And I gotta tell you, we have a lot of lack of judgment on the People's Court to choose from. Oh my gosh.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. Would you buy a used car from your neighbor?
No, I would not mix business with anybody that I know because it usually goes south.
That's kind of interesting. Would you do it?
Only if it got thoroughly checked out to make sure it was good by a mechanic.
Okay, what do you say, ma'am?
I wouldn't, same. I wouldn't mix business and friendship or anything like that.
Why is that? If everything could be on the up and up, why not?
Because I just feel that it could ruin a friendship or a relationship that was good.
Or you're stuck with a neighbor and enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Going inside the courtroom.
My catalytic converter is messed up on my car now.
Oh my
car makes
gosh.
noises.
Did he have insurance?
Boo, boo, boo.
No, he wasn't registered nor insured.
They gave that information to the officer. The officer told me that they had insurance, but yet they could not cover my car because that car that they rammed into my car, this car here, was not under their insurance at all.
It wasn't.
So,
all right, well, you may have to sue him for the damages, but more importantly, people usually, I find that they come up with dough when they have a criminal case hanging over their head. So you definitely want to pursue this, both criminally and civilly, because this is outrageous. This is outrageous conduct. You were 100% in the right, and then this happens. Now, you have, let's see what else you're suing for. You're suing for the loan. You're suing for the garage storage from August 1st till today, because why can't the car be parked in the street?
It's not registered.
Oh, right. So you've proved that you were paying garage storage.
Well, it's under.
Just prove that car storage is, okay, then you don't get it. It's simple, because you can't just shout out a figure and then I say, oh, okay. You know, I deal in proof. That's how it works around here. All right. What's the date of the sale of the car?
It says August.
August 1st.
That was the first
Was the
day
sale
that
on August 1st,
me.
yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so then before that, she made clear to you, before the purchase of the car, the final purchase of the car, before you got the car, she made clear it hadn't passed emissions, so emissions would have been on you, but we still have all that problem with all the Q1 stuff, which your answer to that is she didn't give me time to do it. And
they said we had 10 days.
I understand,
the next
but
morning,
what you don't understand is that you're supposed to have all that done before you sell someone a car. So I am going to order you to return the $1,150 that she paid for the car, which means the car goes back to you. The fact that you don't have money and had to get this balloon payment loan, all that stuff's on you. That extra stuff is on you. That is how you do your finances, and that is not something they have to pay extra for. Your garage storage, you brought zero proof of, so they don't have to pay for that either. So I am ordering the return of the $1,150 upon the return of the car, and this is not a pain and suffering case. But I gotta say, you got a lot of nerve asking for pain and suffering when you were in a car that ended up doing this. All right, no problem, we're done. A verdict for the plaintiff in the amount of the $1,150 upon the return of the vehicle, which we will make arrangements for now. Stop talking.
Well, the defendant is going to have to give the money back. You're going to get the car back. You understand that, right?
Yes.
It's okay? The car's okay?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, fine.
As far as I know, when I gave it to him, it was fine.
Yeah, all right, okay. This turned out to a real mess, wasn't it?
Yeah. Afterwards, yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, Ms. Ferrera's on her way out of the courtroom. This really was a brouhaha. And you got her, how long did you spend in jail? Or did you go to jail?
Just like 10 minutes.
Oh, that was pretty quick.
Yeah,
All right.
They didn't want to arrest me, but they had to because she wanted me to arrest her.
Okay, hope you learned something from all of this. Thank you. Okay, Harvey.
Okay, Doug, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Never buy a car where you can't get title right there. If they can't give you title, don't go through with the deal.